Talking to a young mother and tear gas in Chicago. Let's see this.
Americans have been watching videos of ICE tackling a young mother,
So, we'll watch this first.
tear gas being used in a Chicago residential neighborhood, and the smashing of car windows. Have
Oh,
some of
shit.
these raids gone too far?
No, I think they haven't gone far enough because we've been held back by the judges, by the liberal judges that were put in by Biden and by Obama.
You're okay with those tactics?
Well, yeah, because you have to get the people out. You know, you have to look at the people. Many of them are murderers. Many of them are people that were thrown out of their countries because they were, criminals.
Well, you promised in your campaign that you were going to deport the worst of the worst.
And we
Violent
did.
Oh, we're
criminals,
doing that.
rapists.
And we have.
That's what we're
But a
doing.
lot of the people that your administration has arrested and deported aren't violent criminals. Landscapers, nannies, construction workers,
Landscapers who are
farm
criminals.
workers,
Yeah. Now look,
Well, you
you've
got.
also seen.
people who do not have a criminal record.
Now look.
The family of
I
U.S.
need
service members
landscapers
and deported aren't violent criminals. Landscapers, nannies, construction
no.
workers.
Well, those are criminals already. Like, you coming into the country is already a criminal offense. That's already being a criminal. Now, I've talked to my few friends who are in the border patrol, and they kind of said the same thing. Was like, well, yes, like they basically separated the groups where it's like some take out the worst of the worst, and then there's just the criminals who just come over here, which is still a criminal either way. So like I think it depends how you see this as, right? Like they say like nannies or whatever, or like landscapers. Sure, like they haven't done anything bad, but they've already committed a crime. Just being here is already. Now in that video earlier when you saw the woman getting pushed down, that woman was literally up in the guy of a federal agent's face and even pushing him, grabbing him, annoying him. So yeah, I mean, to be fair, he's got every right to do that. Like, I think, like, if I were to get up on the face of a cop or any federal agent, they would have done the same thing to me. Just saying. And like what he's saying, I think he's completely right. It's like, we haven't done enough. We really haven't. And it's true. A lot of these judges and governors just kind of prevent them from, doing their job. And I 100% agree. Like, that's exactly what's happening, because at the end of the day, the people voted on this. The people voted on this to happen. And if the judges and the governors just let the agents do their job, we wouldn't be in this situation.
Landscapers
farm
who are criminals.
workers,
Yeah. Now look.
The family of
I
U.S.
need
service members.
landscapers and I need farmers more than anybody. Okay.
Is it your intent to deport people who do not have a criminal record?
We have to start off.
The criminal record is coming in here. That's the problem. And if you're a U.S. citizen and if you are interfering or antagonizing agents, yeah, that's a crime. That is a crime.
With a policy, and the policy has to be: you came into the country illegally, you're going to go out. However, you've also seen you're going to go out, we're going to work with you, and you're going to come back in.
It's so crazy how Trump literally looks exactly the same when he got out of office and in office. He looks the same. He hasn't aged at all. It's crazy.
Into our country legally.
Yeah.
More
And that's a crime. Like I said, you come in here legally. That's the crime. See, please God, let this happen, because it would be so fucking based. Yeah, and like I said, the people voted on this. It wasn't like a tyrant where, oh my God, the government voted for this guy. The people voted for Trump to do this. This was the number one thing that they wanted. That's the crazy part of all this. Like, this is what they wanted. Like, they wanted this. And like I said, like I'm not gonna be in for that emotional manipulation anymore, where it's like, oh, well, there are kids there, oh my God, it's a mom. But that's the point. Like, you came here illegally, and if you're and if you have to shield your kids, that's already a problem. I mean, that's just me though. So like, at the end of the day, that's what we got to do. This is what we voted on, whether it's right or wrong. This is what we voted on. Whatever you feel about this, that's just how it is. That's what the American people voted. I mean, I hate to say this, it's kind of like the same thing in California, right? Like, let's just say Prop 50 does pass. Sorry, the majority voted on it. That's just how it is, right? Unfortunately, I have to say that, because as much as I like to say, oh, well, I want to know, but if it's yes, well, people voted on it, so be it. It's nothing you can do, right? It's just a democracy is. And this is the same thing, where, like, these raids and everything, just the quicker you let this happen, and if these illegals just basically, just not fight it out, let it happen, and then come back the legal way. Boom. Not really hard, guys. It's really not that hard. So I think overall that's just what it is. Yeah. Anyway, that's what I personally think about this.